This is your 420 Radio News for Tuesday, December 3rd, 2013. I'm Russ Belville. Denver Council flips vote on pot smoking in front yards, from the Denver Post. The Denver City Council made a surprise move Monday, reversing an earlier decision that would have banned smoking marijuana on private property if it was in public view. If the bill passes on a final vote next week, Denver residents will be able to smoke on their front yards, front porches, or anywhere on their properties, regardless of whether it is visible from the street, sidewalk, or anywhere else. Councilwoman Susan Shepard, who on Monday offered the amendment that scrubbed the previous version of the bill, said the law banning front yard smoking was against the will of the people, infringed on private property rights, and was unfair to people depending on the type of property they own. Councilman Albus Brooks, who supported the front yard ban a week before, changed his vote Monday. He said that during the Thanksgiving break, he received calls from city leaders urging him to switch. He said he thought about the implications of police having to enforce that law. Synthetic pot, popular among teens, may be linked to strokes, from Huffington Post. A synthetic marijuana popular among teens may cause strokes, a University of Southern Florida study found. USF neurologist published news of the possible link in the journal Neurology after a brother and sister, aged 26 and 19, suffered acute ischemic strokes shortly after smoking the synthetic marijuana street drug known as Spice or K2. The researchers ruled out any undiagnosed genetic condition that would predispose the siblings to strokes at such a young age. Senior study author W. Scott Bergen told the Tampa Bay Times that since submitting to the journal, he has seen 2 more cases of stroke in unrelated patients that were likely spice-induced. This isn't the first time synthetic marijuana has been linked to serious health risks. A study in February out of the University of Alabama at Birmingham linked the product to acute kidney injury. In spite of the risks, the synthetic cannabis is immensely popular among teens. A 2011 survey conducted by the National Institute on Drug Abuse found that it was second only to real marijuana as the most used illicit drug among high school seniors. Marijuana warehouses creating massive energy demand and emissions, from CBS Local in Denver. When John Koser opened his latest Excel energy bill and saw the cost, $21,500 for 1 month of electricity and climate control, he didn't complain to the utility, he simply paid it. It's the cost of doing business for Koser and others in the medical marijuana business. While Koser's monthly $21,500 bill is attention-grabbing, he told CBS 4 one of his competitors pays a monthly utility bill of $100,000 per month for their warehouse grow operations. According to a 2011 study on energy use in the marijuana industry, indoor pot production uses about $6 billion worth of energy every year, using enough electricity to power 2 million average homes. The study by researchers Evan Mills at the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory reports the marijuana industry is using 1% of national electricity consumption and is creating greenhouse gas pollution equivalent to that of 3 million cars. Cannabis may help stroke recovery by improving brain functions after the attack, from Huffington Post UK. Cannabis may help to reduce brain damage after a stroke, new research suggests. Chemical compounds found in the plant could help shrink the area of the brain affected by stroke, the study suggests. The study, which is to be presented at the annual UK Stroke Forum, examined previous studies that have been conducted on the effect of the compounds. They will tell the annual meeting that the chemicals show promise as a neuroprotective treatment for stroke. But experts caution that the effects of cannabis on the brain are highly complex and called for more research to see whether the same effect is noted in humans. Federal judge grants $25,000 bail to Colorado marijuana raid suspect, from the Denver Post. A federal judge said Monday he will allow a suspect arrested in connection with major federal raids on medical marijuana businesses to be released on a $25,000 bail. Diaz, the person arrested, is the only person arrested so far in connection with the largest federal raids on medical marijuana businesses ever in Colorado. Diaz, age 49 and a citizen of Colombia, was arrested after a SWAT raid on a swanky Cherry Hills Village home, during which authorities also encountered and tackled a man holding a loaded gun, according to court documents and testimony. Sources have told the Denver Post that the raids targeted an operation that investigators suspect may have ties to Colombian drug cartels, but Diaz has not been charged with marijuana-related crimes. Instead, he faces 1 count of being in possession of a firearm after entering the country on a non-immigrant visa. This has been your 420 Radio News for Tuesday, December 3rd, 2013. I'm Russ Belville. When we come back, we go behind the headlines to take a look at Florida's medical marijuana amendment and the challenge to it at the Florida Supreme Court that may doom it before voters ever get a chance to vote on it. You're listening to The Russ Belville Show on 420radio.org. We'll be right back.